Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Mile High Collector here. Today we're taking a look at 2025 TOPPS Heritage. New release just came out earlier this week. I was fortunate enough to be able to get a case of this. I've ripped a case the last couple years and just love it. Heritage is one of my favorite products. Spoiler alert, I've opened some of this off camera, and while I still like this product, Heritage remains, one of my favorite rips of the year. It's not as fun as it has been in the last couple years. So I'll show you why and talk about that as we go through the video. Before we jump in, feel free to leave a comment down below, like the video if you enjoy the content, and consider subscribing as we continue to push to get 500 subscribers. So we'll go and get started here. Get out of the plastic. But like I said, I think I opened a case of this, I know for sure last year, a hobby case. Really enjoyed it. Was able to, for both my personal collection, very successful, and then in terms of reselling some of the cards online, I think I was able to recoup the cost of the entire case just on the cards I've sold to date, and there's still several posted on my eBay store, so that figure will continue to go up. I'm thinking about doing a similar experiment on this year and documenting it about whether or not I can make my money back from this case, so stay tuned for that. But we'll go ahead and dive right in. First of all, here's a look at the packs. 8 cards per pack. There's a 500 card base set, which is a huge set, which is not uncommon for Heritage and Series 1, huge checklist. In the hobby exclusives, we're looking for base dark blue parallels, which is just a blue border, pretty basic. And then light blue sparkle variations are hobby exclusive as well. Pretty cool looking cards. Again, they're kind of on a chrome stock. A lot more chrome stock in this product this year. Very few numbered cards. We'll talk about that. I think I've been getting 1 or 2 numbered cards per box. And also, the number of variations, I think, is significantly down, so we'll talk about that. So let me show you. Here's a first look at the card. It's the 1976 TOPPS design. There's a look at the card art front for those who aren't familiar with it, and card art back. In terms of variations, one of the easiest variations we're going to be looking for is the flipped bat, where this bat graphic on the back is flipped. There are other variations, nickname variations, cartoon variations, I think they're called, where this piece of art down here is different than the position that the player plays. So look for that. There are, I think, some image variations, but I don't believe they're labeled as clearly as they have been in the past. So there's a short checklist for that we'll look for. I don't have it in front of me, unfortunately, to call those off, so I may have to look in the following the video. But let me know down below if I pass anything that looks like it could be a variation to you. Okay, we'll go through this kind of quick on the base until we look at some of theirs. A nice Bobby Witt Jr. Donovan Solano. And here's our first chrome. So this is the chrome refractor, Hunter Biggie for the Rays. So those look really nice. And you can see the back, but they are on a nice kind of chromium stock. So we'll set that inside to get sleeved. Carlos Rondon and Will Smith. So that's a nice look at the basic design of the card art. A look at our first chrome refractor. That Strom, I know, does have an image variation, but again, I'm not sure what the base looks like, so we'll set that aside. Bientendi, Brujan, set our rookies in a separate pile here. Grant Holman, Jaden Hill. Here's our first look at the chrome non-refractor, TJ Friedel. So there are a lot more of these. I don't think they've been in Heritage in the past. I could be wrong, but there are quite a few chrome inserts out of each hobby box. So let me know what you think of those below. I think they're a little underwhelming. I really like the card stock for Heritage. So the chrome is, I guess that's a nice addition, but nothing that really gets my wheels spinning. And then here's a look at one of the new the inserts for this year, the TOPPS News All-Time All-Stars, Mel Ott on this one. So, okay. Yeah, the other thing that are coming out here is, like I said, numbered cards. There are bicentennial refractors, and I have a couple of those that I pulled. I don't have one right next to me, but hopefully we'll see one of those. They have a number here that says 1976 or 1776 and 1976, and then they're numbered to 200 here. So the first time I saw it, I almost thought it was an error card, but hopefully we'll pull one of those so you'll get a chance to see those. They're pretty cool. I'm not sure long term what the value is going to be, but kind of fun. There's our next refractor, Francisco Lindor. So again, nice look. That was a little beat up on the top edge, but those look really nice. Austin Wells Rookie Cup, and there's my boy Ezekiel Tovar. So that's for the PC for sure. So great card. He's unfortunately on the 10-day IL right now, and the Rockies are as bad as ever, unfortunately. So the less said about that, the better. Okay, continuing here. Lopez, Jake Berger, Victor Robles. Here's our another Chrome Vidal Brujan. Again, you can see some of the shine there, but the card is on that chrome stock. Freddie Furman, and then there's a nice rookie, Dylan Cruz. So that's one of the top rookies in the set this year. James Wood, Kobe Mayo. I'm sure there are others, but those are some of the names we'll be looking out for. So, okay, let's look at. Oh, we may have a gold here. I think we do. Let's save that one for last. The golds are out of 50. They're actually really nice looking. So we'll come back to that. We do get one auto or relic out of here. So far, I've opened, I think, 4 or 5 boxes, one auto only. It was an Anthony Volpe auto. So we'll see if we can get a nice auto here. There is Brooks Lee, another of the top rookies. Perdomo. Another of the insert, the batting leaders. So all the stat leaders, similar. You've seen these in the past. This is this year's design for that. There's a look at the back. We're going to have our first blue speckle here. Oh, we have a backwards card. Okay, this is through the years, Tony Gwynn. So these are kind of alternate. There's a kind of a unique design. I think this may be a foil parallel if it's backwards. So let's look at that, and it is. So you can see they do have base cards of these, but this is kind of a silver foil insert variation. So through the years, nice insert there. Here is our first look at the blue speckle, Tyler Anderson. So again, these are really great looking cards. These are exclusive to the hobby boxes. I really like these. Again, not sure in terms of long-term value, but there will be some collectability, especially for the bigger names. But those are nice. Those are nice parallels this year. Again, I think the blaster boxes have a silver version. The mega boxes might have a pink version, if I remember correctly, but that is, I don't know if that's stand worthy, but just so you can take a look at that, that's what the blue speckle's looking like. We'll come back here. Remember, don't let me forget that's our last pack we're going to open there with a gold, what appears to be a gold refractor. All right, going back through here, Wagner, Schwellenbach. It's a nice Roki Sasaki, so one of the other big rookie names. The first card in Heritage. He did not have one in Series 1 that I'm aware of. So there's a look at that top rookie. Okay, we've got Lopez, Carpenter. There's a look at the base through the years, Ron Guidry. Well, that's awesome. Lawrence Butler, who is so good and always looks awesome on all of his cards. So that's a nice blue speckle. That really pops on camera, and it looks great in person too. Yeah, he's an exciting young player, isn't he? Fun to watch, and then like just looks really cool in every photo he's on a card. So A's fans out there, I know they don't have a ton to get excited for, but he's somebody to cheer for and be excited about it for the future. So yeah, so really like those blue speckles, and again, the kind of the key there is to get get a big name or rookie, and that'll probably really up the value there. But yeah, let me know what you think. I think those look really nice. Again, it's weird to pull so much chrome-based stuff out of Heritage, so I'm not sure your thoughts on that. Again, I'm still getting used to it. I don't love the base chromes. The refractors are good, and I like the blue speckles, so I don't know. There's Shota Imanaga, Rookie Cup, Luciano, another chrome, Tyler Soderstrom. There's our first look at the blue border parallel, or the base dark blue parallel, exclusive to hobby boxes. So you can see just a nice blue border, fairly clean, but nothing super exciting. And there is last card insert. So moving right along. Okay. So what do you think of the design so far? The 1976 design, I don't like it. It's not quite as visually pleasing as the 75 design from last year, but it's growing on me. Curious to hear your thoughts below. Looks like we have, a green here? No, is that I don't know what that is. Let's see what it is. So let's pull from the back here first. Paradis. We'll do our speckle. Nice. Jake Bloss, rookie. Kind of a color match on the speckle. So we'll take that. All right, let's see. I've got a Santander, Anthony Santander there. Let's see what this green is. I'm not sure. I haven't seen a green come out of here. So it's got to be numbered. It looks like Kenley Jansen. Yeah, numbered to 99. So I talked a little up top about numbered cards. My experience of there's been usually at least one numbered card. So a numbered refractor like this. And then in two out of four of the boxes, I believe, I've had the bicentennial parallels as well. So that would be 2 numbered cards. But this is probably our only numbered card for this box. That is a green chrome green refractor to 99. Nice Kenley Jansen there. So we'll put that, running out of room here. So we'll kind of go in front of Lawrence Butler there. But yeah, I think about 1 numbered card per box, in addition to the blue speckles, which are not numbered, and the refractors, which are not numbered. So, yeah, take that for what it's worth. Let me know if you've had a different experience, if you've opened this, if you're seeing more numbered cards come out of here. I think that's the one thing missing is more numbered cards, especially in place of the lack of as many variations. But, you know, is what it is. So there's Jonathan India in his Royals uniform. Nice color match on the dark blue parallel. And Jack Flaherty. So yeah, this is it still remains a fun rip. I don't know what these are selling for retail. I think maybe in the 130 range. Again, which I think is up from last year. So not crazy about that. The case was a little bit more expensive. There's a chrome Benintendi. Blue Corbin Carroll, which is great. He's having a nice season. And there's a rookie Jake Bloss. So yeah, I don't, you know, that's a little higher than I think any of us collectors would like, but you know, that's the trajectory we're on in the hobby, for better or for worse. So everything keeps going up in terms of cost. There's Juan Soto in his Mets uniform. So yeah, retail continues to be difficult. Oh, we got a 76 card. That's new. Let's see what that is. All right, Tyler Phillips. We're going to go from the back and reveal these first. Verlander. Got a blue back here. Mark Vientos. All right, let's see what this is. I haven't had a 76 border yet. Let's see. It's a big name. Texas. Evan Carter. So that is numbered out of 76. You can see it there. 14 out of 76. So that's really cool. Little dinged on the corner down there, but nice. Nice look at one of the more rare inserts, I believe, or rare parallels. Yeah, bottom corners on it are not fantastic, but for the right collector, that is probably a nice card. So very cool. The 1976 border, numbered to 76. Definitely a good hit. Put that back there. I would have loved that to be an Aaron Judge or a Shohei, but not gonna complain. I'll take it. So yeah, so that's you know, that's one of the fun things about this product is there are some great parallels in here. So again, the lack of other variations is felt, but the parallels I think are nice. There's a nice Ernie Banks insert. Rookie there. I'm not even going to try to pronounce. This is Rod Cruz. So this is another one of the inserts. I think it's called the remastered maybe. Don't hold me to that. But they have these kind of black, green backs with the kind of the more illustrated bat and ball. These do come in parallels in terms of, I think, chrome and I think refractors as well. So those are kind of cool cards with those. I think it's called remastered, reworked. I'll look it up after, but let me know down below if you know. This was our Tyler card from that last stack. And Kirk and Drew Thorpe, rookie on the back. Okay, we're in the home stretch now. A little bit longer video, I know. I appreciate you sticking with me. Curious to hear your thoughts on this product. I'll give you kind of my overall rating at the end, but I think you can see where I'm headed with it. Nice Blake Dunn rookie, Trevor McGill, Sanchez, and Urshela. That was more of a base pack, I think, with an insert. So yeah, you do get, you know, quite a few inserts here. Here's another one. This is the record breakers. Jackson Churio on this one, so that's pretty cool. First MLB player to record a 20 homer plus 20 steals season at age 20. So pretty cool. There's a look at the back of that. Tyler O'Neill, DeGrom. There's Acuna. Joey Cantillo. Wyatt Langford. Now this I think is an image variation actually, and the only reason I know that is I have opened some of this and I've gotten Wyatt cards, and this is a different piece of art. So I'm 99% sure that is an image variation, which is a great one to get for young Wyatt Langford, rookie cup. So again, not 1,000% sure, but pretty close to it that that's image variation. I would read you these codes here, but they are so hard to read. I'm sure that's where you tell the difference is on the, we'll take the Lawrence Butler down and put Wyatt up there. I'm sure the code tells you for sure. I need a magnifying glass to read it, to be quite frank. So I'll check that off camera, but pretty sure that's an image variation, which is pretty cool. Again, it's a very short checklist. I'm almost positive why it's on the checklist, and I'm, like I said, 99% sure that is the image variation, as I've seen different artwork on his other cards, multiple cards. So, all right, here we go. So far, this has been probably the best box that I've ripped, and we still are looking for our relic or auto to come out. So fingers crossed that we have a good auto out of here. Again, I've opened 4 or 5 boxes. This makes number 6, I think, and I've only had 1 auto, which was Anthony Volpe. There's a nice Shohei insert. First 50 homer plus 50 steal season ever. Pretty cool. Tyler Gentry. We have another blue speckle coming up here. Ha-Seong Kim. There's a Thomas Sagasi chrome. Nice. Ezekiel Tovar on the blue speckle. That's a great PC card. Love that. My favorite current Rocky, and a nice looking parallel. So that will definitely be added to the Ezekiel Tovar PC. Very cool. Okay. Last card, this is another cool insert, father and son, big leaguers. So it's got Matt Holliday here and then Jackson Holliday. Little story about my dad, Matt Holliday, written by Jackson Holliday, I assume. And these do come in the chromium. I think probably the refractor as well, but I have pulled a couple of those in the chrome parallel. So. All right, here we go. All right, Duke Ellis, Haney, Zuolita, Peralta, Lozo. Another inserts here. These are great Americans or notable Americans. Martha Washington, First Lady of the Republic. For all you big Martha Washington heads out there, there she is. Nice Will Warren. Griffin on the back, Cone on the back. We'll get this blue speckle sleeved up. So you see it get quite a few of these. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. So you do get quite a few of the blue speckles out of a hobby box. So if you like those, hobby is the place to go for the blue speckles. Hank Aaron insert. Going quick here through the base. Oh, Nikola Tesla. Notable American. I know a lot of you guys that follow the channel are big Nikola Tesla guys. So there you go. A little for you. Another blue speckle. Edwin Usita for the Rays. And then we've got Montero rookie on the back. Okay, I think we are in our last 4 packs, and we'll come back to this one that I believe has the gold refractor in it. Still no auto or relic. Might be in that pack right there. Never know. There's a Jace Young rookie. Matos. Yogi Berra insert. Trey Turner. Sean Burke. Emmanuel Clase on the blue. And Brandon Marsh. 4 packs to go now with our last one there set to the side. Max Fried, Torkelson, Herrera, Ramirez, Julio. Great picture there. Mickey Mantle on the TOPPS News. Nice Brandon Drury on the blue. And a Rosarina. Oh, there's an extra pack in there, so still a couple more to go here. Let's move this so it doesn't get banged around too much. Okay, Brady Singer, Scobull. There's a Louis Angel Acuna, rookie. Bradley. Angel Shavili, Rockies rookie on the chrome. Another A's blue speckle, Gio Urshela. And then Bob Gibson on the all-time stars TOPPS News insert. Okay, here we go, home stretch. Thank you for those who stuck around to see, or fast-forwarded to see what that, what the gold is going to be. Nice, Adel Amador, my favorite Rocky rookie out of this set. So we'll get that sleeve for the PC. Peterson, another father and son. Kevin Biggio and Craig Biggio. Cedric Rafaela, good card. TJ Friedel on the dark blue. There's a Kevin Alcantara rookie. Okay, last pack out of the box, and we'll go to our opened pack there. Still no auto or relic. So Shohei Ohtani, DJ Hers, Nico Cavadas. Nice Hunter Green. He's having a big year. What is this? This is new. Okay, so this is the top. This is the 25th anniversary card. I think I've seen these. They just use different designs, so everyone looks different. There's a Corbin Carroll I've got that was in kind of that wooden, I forget the year, design. But these, I'm not sure rare these are. I think one a box maybe. But since that's a rookie one, that one's kind of cool. Not sure what all the designs look like, but that might be a nice little subset for collectors out there. Okay, finishing this pack, Brooks Lee. That's nice, a nice blue Brooks Lee. We'll go ahead and sleeve that one up. All right, and then we're gonna look at our last pack. It's got to have our auto or relic in it. I don't remember it feeling specifically heavy, so hopefully that's a good sign that it is a autograph, but let's see. We'll find out together. Okay, trouble picking it up. All right, here we go. Max Muncy, Julio Ramos, batting leaders, Erez, Ohtani, Ozuna, Daniel Schneemann, rookie for the Guardians. Okay, I guess we're going to come from the back here as it starts pouring rain outside. Will Warren. Next is Jeff McNeil on the blue. Is this going to be a gold auto? Is that even a thing? Oh, holy cow. JT Realmuto, gold refractor auto to 50. I didn't even know they had these in here. That's pretty awesome. It's a beautiful card. Let me get that sleeved up. Just as the rain really starts pouring outside. Hopefully that's not causing you guys too much background noise, but what a way to end it, right? I mean, again, not the biggest name in the world, but I am not going to complain about a out of 50 gold refractor Real 1 auto. So easily the best hit of the box, probably the case hit, I would imagine. I'll finish opening the case probably off camera and let you know, but that is a pretty nice card. So quick recap. Let's just look at kind of the hits that were up here. So we had Kenley Jansen, green refractor to 99. Evan Carter, 76 border parallel or variation to 76. The Wyatt Langford Rookie Cup, which I'm pretty sure is the image variation. And then this big boy, out of 50, gold refractor, JT Realmuto, autograph, on card, Real 1 auto. Pretty amazing. So overall, best box I pulled by far. Doesn't change my grade. I still think this is probably a B+ product this year. Again, I love Heritage. This is from a Heritage fan. Just some of the changes they made I don't love, but obviously there's some value to be had in the hobby boxes. Looking forward to opening some of the retail product when I can get my hands on it. But anyway, thank you so much for sticking around. I know it's a long one. Feel free to like the video, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the big hits. Consider subscribing for more great content. I appreciate all the support. As always, appreciate you checking this one out, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.